Ta-da! I'm back over here like I'm that. Right, well, you know, drill and bits and stuff falls off and you get the picture. Almost like I'd already done that but not recorded it. But obviously that's not true because I'm a professional. So obviously let's just imagine that nothing's changed and I haven't done anything because dickhead here didn't press record again. But that wouldn't happen because, like, you know, I'm a professional. Well, hello there. Welcome back to day 2 of the bulkhead of doom. Today, the intention is to get the rest of it done because, you know, it's an easy job, 2 minutes, be all right. This leg here is going to become this leg here. And that's going to replace this one here so we can bolt it to that one there so I can cut this here and then make it better. It's easy when you say it like that, isn't it? Yeah, be right. So, first job, cut some can't say that. Going to cut some stuff out, prep this, get this part here welded to this part here, and then that's ready to cut these bits off here so we can weld that in there, to bolt that in there, to strengthen that up, to cut that out, to do the rest of the repairs, and then we'll realise there's another hole somewhere else and we'll have to repair that. So that's fun. So let's get on with it. Right, well, the good news is that to get this side off, unlike the other side where I had to drill all of these millions of spot welds out, on this side it doesn't matter because that's coming off anyway, because it's being replaced by that. So I can actually get away with just cutting through, literally down there, just taking it off. Need to get that out, which is going to require some drilling. Take that out, but then a lot of this can just be cut away. Hi there. So actually it shouldn't take too long to get it out. So let's just get on with it, you know.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
Right, shit's missing. I don't know what happened. Fell off. I mean, it's not surprising when you see how good the work was that was there before. Anyway, I've prepped this for welding. Don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just going to make it up. This has been replaced at some part before. Whoever replaced it before has fucked it up. I know it's hard to believe because Bob's had a sheltered life, but I've got to weld this to that to make this do things, and this can only go in one place because of the, you know, the holes and that. So I'm going to give some spray-through primer. Spray-through primer.
Go with it, no one noticed.
Yeah, nobody will notice. So I'm just going to apply some of this roll-through primer, like nobody ever knew. Let that dry, then I can weld that bit together.
Are you going to bolt put to the chassis?
Yes.
And then up first, and then offer that up into the...
Well, I'll weld these two together because they can only go in one place because of the holes lining up. So these holes will only go in one place. So they can be welded together.
Yeah.
We'll then bolt it to the chassis to line it up to this to get the heights right and so on and so forth. So we're going to do that. I've got to wait for that to dry. And then I can just tack those up quickly. Clean them off. And then we can start offering it up. Get a bolt through here. Get it lined up. Hopefully this, because there's a little bit of flex in it. I don't know whether you can see it on camera, it's only ever so slight. There's a bit of flex in it, so we need to try and stiffen that up again. So bolting that to there and then lining this up, getting it strapped, get a level on it, etc, etc, get it right, tack it in, boom, bosh, done. Yes, let's do it. My friend Waldo the welder is here because it's been a hot minute since we've had some welding, so let's get him set up. And the never-ending gas bottle that's been empty for about 6 months is still going. Leg is now in place and lined up here and down here. It's bolted into the chassis. Now, all that we need to do now is drill through this bit here and weld that in there, and then clamp all of this bit back here. And I think that hole is so we can puddle weld. I may be wrong. And then I need to make a little patch up to go in here. You can't even see. Make a little patch up to go in here because this has been replaced before and it's not been done right. So when we've got to put a bit of steel over here as well, so that's actually got to go that way a little bit. This all needs cutting out and repairing, so this is going to take a little bit longer than I thought. So I think realistically I think we've got so many holes and bits and bobs in this that I need to cut this out, weld that in place. Hang on a minute. No, I don't. No, I don't, because that goes there, doesn't it? Aha. Okay. So I don't need to repair any of that because that's part of the repair panel that comes with the top. So all I need to do is work out how that's going to be drilling through and then using a bit of weld to weld it together. That, as far as I'm aware, is in line. So you join me while I try and work out what it is that I'm actually doing. Now that is straight away a lot stiffer and stronger than it was before, and that's only held in with 2 vice grips. So I think that needs to be pushed in and then welded in place. Well, I'm going to have a look at some of the other Land Rovers and see how they're done, so I'll come back to you. Right, so this bit here, this one looks like it's cut out on purpose to be able to puddle weld it into here. I've had a look at a couple of the Land Rovers now and there's no actual purpose for this hole, so it's got to be for puddle welding it in. I've got to drill holes in here as well to weld this bit in here, and then this part here is all part of the repair panel that we've got over here, so all of this will be repaired as well. It'll just be a very small patch just here, so that's good. So now what I'm going to do is clean all of this lot up, get some weld through primer on it, bend this out to the right shape, because obviously it's trying to twist at the minute, so we need to get that right. make sure it's all lined up, then we can weld it in, and then that leg's pretty much done then. Then we can start doing things like footwells and that, because we need this to be in place to get the footwell in, etc, etc. And all of this needs repairing. I need to make a section to come down here for the footwell to be able to sit on. But I might be able to push the footwell into place to work out where to put the repair panel on the top, if you get what I mean. Because there isn't anything left to use as a template, so we're going to have to do this manually. But it's easy. So next stage, I'll clean this up. So this is now in place. I've measured it 3 or 4 times side to side, and unbelievably, this one, with just placing it in place, is exactly the same measurement as the other side. What's the chances of that? I mean, it's fairly impressive, if I do say so myself. So I'm going to tack this one in now, so I can take these clamps off. Then I might be able to try and figure out how to clamp this side in and plug this. So first of all, we'll do this.
Let's just say Mick, when he took stuff apart, bagged it, labelled it.
Yeah, that's what an expert's like to amateurs.
Yeah.
It's ironic, isn't it? You actually need light to be able to weld. But, you know, there we go. Right, so now what we need to do is I need to try and get this to touch the side so I can weld it on. Trying to get stuff into it is proving to be quite tricky, because in here is a captive bulkhead. So I think I need to get something in from the top here and push it out. Grab a pry bar, mate, please. Well, whichever's, yeah, a screwdriver might be easier, mate.
It's all on Bob's house.
The hook station.
Bob's ass.
How many washers were on there? Because I'm sure I felt one.
With a bit of fettling and some help with from Andy, we've got a screwdriver in here, pushed it out, so this is now in contact with this. It's tricky to tell, but it matches the other side, so I think what I need to do is run a bead weld up here and put a little infill just here, and I'm stood in front of it. Put a little infill, so that's all going to be cleaned out anyway, but we'll do that so it's solid, because it's already pretty solid. So I'll get that filled up and then we'll go from there. I don't know whether you'll see, because you might do. Let's try it. Eyes. So, clean those up, and now I'll bring in and show you what we've done. Right then, okay, so bring you up to speed then. I'll switch around and show you. Right, so legs in, footwell's cut out. Next part is for me to line up the footwell so that I can get the footwell in, because I can't rebuild any of this up here until the footwell really is in, because then I've got something to fix to and get the correct angle and etc, etc. So that's the next stage. Now it's me again. Right, show you what I've done. So obviously the last bit you saw was just this. We cut the old footwell out. This is a new footwell lined up. It's ready to tack in like we did with the other side. I've got to repair all of this top section here, but I can't really do that without this being fitted, because I need to use this for the angle of the dangle for the jiggly dog. So it is what it is. So we're going to tack this in now. You've seen me do this on the other side, so I'm just going to put you somewhere and time lapse you. All right. All right. It's in. Foot's done. Welds in and welded. Just got to clean the welds up now. Make it look pretty. Bolt this front bit back on so that it's stable. And then see how we get on from there. So that's a little update for you. So that's it for night 2. I've made a lot of mess, an awful lot of mess, but you can see as we come around here, that's now in place. Footwell number 2, bolted up with the brackets here. It's not quite finished. I've got to do a little bit more down here because there's a little bit of this under tray that's rotted out, so I need to cut it out, make a panel. But that's for another night because it's already midnight. And then I've got to remake this, and I think it's been walloped from the side because there's a huge crease just here, and that isn't supposed to be there. So I need to do a little bit of body work, cut that out, make a panel like I did on that side, just here. But the same just here, and then that'll tie into the top of there and be welded up, and then that side will be done as well. Got the little gussets to do on weld them in as well, but that's not a huge job. That will just be like a little tinkering job once like the topping panels are done. Isn't that right? Yo. Yes. So yeah, all done for tonight. And now we're going to tidy up the carnage that I have caused. Just here, there's a lot of mess. Dave is really enjoying himself. Hi. He's spent most of the evening cleaning engine components, which, as you can tell by his ecstatic expression, he's really enjoyed it. So that'll be in a little video that he's done that you'll probably see. So yeah, bulkhead's looking better now. Footwells are actually intact, so that's a good start. Just a little bit of tinkering, and then the top panels to do next. Sorry, after we've finished the footwells. So yeah, it's late. Need to tidy up, go home. I think Mick's asleep. He went for a shower about 3 hours ago and we haven't seen him since.
He's either asleep or he's drowned.
He's either asleep or he's drowned in the shower, so we'll obviously check before we go. So yeah, thanks for watching another one. I know it's a bit more of the same, but it's part of the process, I'm afraid. So getting the camera into certain angles to be able to show you like pillar replacements is quite tricky actually. And the light just isn't quite good enough for the action cams, but you know, I'll zoom in on the edit and stuff and make it look so you can at least see what I've done. It's not really a how-to because I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. This is more of a how I've done it. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you like it, give us a like. Don't forget, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm thingamajig that nobody can work out. And also subscribe if you haven't. Look, you could see all of this fabulous stuff. We're in a massive workshop with some crazy fabulous people, and we're doing fantastic things with cool stuff. So you know, come on, subscribe, come on. Anyway, there is some links in below for Mick's Twitch, our merchandise, and some DJI stuff if you click on the link there takes you to their website, and we get a little bit of kickback to the channel. It's not a sponsored video. It's very, very important that we say that. We're affiliated, so it's not sponsored. So don't think that we're getting money back from them. All we do is if they buy something, we get a little small hit to the channel. That's all. So anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.